But let me tell you this.
They'll be like,
I thank you for saying that.
We can do all that. We can have this and have that. And then when they don't get it, what they say? Oh, we didn't have the majority in the Senate. We didn't have the majority in the House. And it's just an ending cycle, bro. It's an ending cycle.
But both parties do the same thing. Thank you. Both parties do the same thing. The politics are a fishy, almost snake.
If you don't think that we need to, in the liberal thinking or democratic thinking, that we need to pool our money together and pay for the homeless, pay for the health care, pay for universal health care, all this type of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't think that that's coming from the citizens, it has to come from the citizens.
Yes,
right?
It does, right? Yes.
It has to come from the citizens, right?
Yes,
it's not coming from the Fortune 500 companies. It's coming from the citizens.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, that's true.
And they turn around and say, all right, we don't need to give the tax breaks to the Fortune 500 companies. We need to give the tax breaks to the civilians, right?
Right. I'm going to go against that. I'll push against that. Amazon are these big companies. I think they need those tax breaks because they employ so many people,
bro.
And they payrolls.
I'm hands down. I'm all about that right now. I'm all about that because they are creating jobs.
Yes.
But if you give more people tax breaks that are not creating jobs, then you're gonna be still in the same predicament. You're going to be still in the same with the unemployment rate, whatever, and the homeless rate, whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's going to continue. It's going to continue.
But
so like you saying it needs to be a strong Democratic candidate, right?
Well, I'm just saying for their party, they need somebody.
Do you think that they need somebody though?
Kane,
do you want somebody?
Okay. Say he doesn't.
This is your opinion. I'm just talking about
this is my.
I'm talking about Mitch's opinion. Mitch's opinion.
Do
you think we need to find somebody that can talk good and look good on camera?
Kane,
for the Democratic Party.
That is the Democratic.
Who had the charisma?
That's their problem.
Who had the charisma?
Stop.
Obama.
Stop.
He had the charisma.
Look. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh man, he was a great speaker. Great speaker. If they had a test on it, he can pass that.
That's fine. I knew you wanted to go there. So you're there. I wish we could do. Yes, I wish we can get some hand claps for that. That's what we look for.
We look for these speakers, and
yes, you want somebody.
I recently sent you a video, and I'm sorry we can't put it up right now.
Yes,
but I recently sent you a video of the guy that got reinstated in the Tennessee legislation because he got voted out, and they voted him back in, and it's a whole little crazy thing. They think it's all about race and all this other stuff. But however, I don't care about that. But however, it's the way that this guy speak.
In order that the National Rifle Association and all of these gun lobbyists continue to be able to have control over our legislation. What's going through my mind right now is we need to fight for democracy in the state of Tennessee, and we need people not only just to vote, but people to show up and speak out so that we can end the gun violence epidemic that's happening in our state. This is wrong, this is unjust, and this is not the way that it has to be. There is a better way for us to live, and we don't have to live this way. But the Republican Party of the state of Tennessee want to keep things the same. If you want to fight to change it, if you want to help to make this place a better place, you have to use your voice, you have to use your power, and yes, sometimes you got to get expelled.
Do you remember this? Do you remember me sending you this?
I watched the whole video.
Okay. So I'm saying the way that this guy speaks, he has that charisma.
Yes,
that the Democratic Party needs and wants. Talk a good game. Tell you what you want to hear. But then, do they perform?
Let me tell you, and thank you for that. Thank you for
that.
Do
they perform?
Hold up. Let me tell you that. Just what you just said, that's what almost every politician. Politicians, they have charisma.
Traditional. Yeah, they don't tell you what they want to hear.
Male or female. And they can get out of any question because they never usually answer the question. It's not a yes or no question or answer. That's what I'm going to say. It's not a yes or no answer.
I like that.
But
I like a person that can tell you yes or no.
Yes, we all do. We all do.
We can move on. We can say, oh, no, I can't do it. Yes, I'm going to do it. And they do it. Oh, my God. But somebody to sit here and sell you dreams, and that's what the Democratic Party do. They sell you dreams.
But let me tell you this.
They'll be like,
thank you for saying that.
We can do all that. We can have this and have that. And then when they don't get it, what they say? Oh, we didn't have the majority in the Senate. We didn't have the majority in the House. And it's just an ending cycle, bro. It's an ending cycle.
But both parties do the same thing. Thank you. Both parties do the same thing. The politics are a fishy, almost snake-filled game. When they can help the people, they need to help the people. Why can't we pull the Republicans, Democrats, because they make up the majority, together to pass good bills for everybody, whether you're rich or you're poor? But I know they have to
construct these bills, though.
But they have the constituents, whether it's big farmer, big whoever, NRA, all of these. We're getting off a little bit of topic, but they control a lot too. We know that with the money.
Well, we already know that, in order to be popular, you have to be supported financially. And in order to be supported financially, big businesses have to go ahead and push you. Meaning they will put those commercials out. They will give you that money to put those promotions out. They will help push you, catapult you, right?
Yes.
And just like right, everybody does that. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
I got a question though. Kane. Because I think Kane, hey, congregation, he might be an undercover politician. We might see him somewhere because I want to know your answer.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't mind, doing a little small, in a, I don't know, a little small town or something, just starting it off and just being a little mayor, or I wouldn't mind doing that. And matter of fact, where I'm at right now, not right here locally because I'm on location, but I had applied to a little different thing. I said, man, I just want to see what happens. I ain't, I probably don't got no following. I probably, I'm pretty sure y'all be in the comments just drilling me like, Kane, you trash, you this, you that. I get it. You don't like what I say. I get it. But the reason why I say these different things is because the talking points that you hear on TV is not always true. It's not always true. Now, all those talking points that they talk on CNN or all these other different places, they talk about these different things, and then you bring emotion in there. When you bring emotion in there, you feel like, oh, they're against us. They this, they that. It's not that. When they can capture your emotion, they can capture you.
Yes. Well,
and that's what those good speakers do. When I say
thank you, that's what I was going to go back to.
Yeah, when I say those good speakers, so that's when you say you need somebody from the Democratic Party that can speak good or whatever.
But nobody said that. But you said that. That was your narrative. Still, and that's what I say.
That's what you want.
Family and congregation. We saw what he just did. He gave some good thoughts and great soliloquy. But you saw how he danced around this thing.
What I dance around?
You tell me. I want to know. Do you think this is one of the most important elections?
Yeah. Because we are in a recession. We are in a deficit. You see how interest rates are ridiculous.
Yes.
We need somebody that can get a hold of that, and because I'm tired of people still talking about COVID. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of you talking about COVID and sit here complaining. 3 years ago. It's 2023. When last time you heard somebody had COVID? I know somebody gonna be in the COVID. My cousin had COVID.
Yeah,
I get it. Yeah, but it's not happening like it used to.
Yeah.
So don't sit here and use these excuses. Quit pointing fingers because that's what they're doing, man.
Democrat or Republican, and I want to go into just our final thoughts on this, but
okay, final thoughts.
I would say this, people, if you haven't voted before, this time consider voting. Not going to say who to vote for, but this time consider voting and weigh both candidates. Do not be programmed by anybody. You
when
make
you
the
vote,
choice.
though. Also,
Be
when
accountable.
you vote, do your research.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Do your
That's
research.
Yes.
On the candidates. Do your research on the candidates. You gotta, look them up, watch their speeches, be more involved in your community, because
you just hit on something.
Yeah, a lot
Community.
of people they're not involved in it. And I'm gonna tell you what really affects the people in the United States.
Go ahead.
Is their local government.
Yes.
The local government, nobody really pays attention. They always want to go for the presidential. Yes, that's federal, and yes, they can do federal laws and federal things go on in that sense. But you want to make sure that your space is good. So if don't think Biden or Trump or whomever has all this authority. They got checks and balances.
Yes.
If they have these checks and balances,
I agree with you
need to make sure that your governor is on point. Who the governor's doing? What about your mayor?
Yes.
Or whatever. And vote every election.
Yes.
Vote every election. No matter if it's presidential or if it's not.
Yes.
Vote. Get out there. What is it, Georgia? Is that Georgia that says black people need IDs and they suppressing the vote? And anybody have that? We got IDs for everything else. We can get out there and vote. They can talk a good game, but let's do a little research.
Right.
Do a little research.
They all can talk good. They all can talk good. I'll say that. All of them can talk good. And they will start pandering. Y'all see. We all see the same thing from each party. We see it. So open up your eyes and hold yourself accountable. Yes. And if
things don't work out how it's supposed to go out, especially that old man, I'm gonna throw this little side bit in, especially the mayor out there in Chicago that she didn't get reelected. Lightfoot.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want
of
to go
course.
into that. I don't want to go into that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
I know. But I'm just saying,
not good.
You get what you vote for. Ask those hard questions. Go to those forums if you want to see change. Come on, man.
People, it's okay to get with other groups of people, just family members, whoever, and talk about it. I believe this is really the most important. It's for president election in the last 50 years.
I'm not going to tell you to sway anyway. If you're going to go this way, go that way. I don't care, but make sure it's informed. That's what I'm saying. Do your research. All right. Hey, look, this is uncomfortable truth.
Yeah.
I know y'all want to hear. I know you're going to give me in the comments. Hey, Mitch, what they say?
Hey,
this dude he don't even know what he's talking about. Okay.
No, but Kane been cooking. Kane been cooking today, man.
Hey, you can
he might have been a blessing. We might have to take up an offering. We might have to get a super chat. All right, y'all.
All right, y'all take it easy. Hey, bye.